Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting all boards, no swords randomizer tournament. Today we have the first of the best of three matches for the Elite 8 flags. We have Ategenos versus fcoughlin, the creator of the Zelda 1 randomizer. And it looks like we are starting off with 4 heart containers. That's one of the new flags that have been added to the Elite 8 brackets is randomized heart containers. And it could be anywhere between 1 and 5. And believe me, it is ugly if you start with just one heart container. There's going to be a few more surprises coming up as well, but just also want to, okay, going to be taking care of this thing solo, so okay, so other things to keep in mind here is that we still have the 50-50 mirrored overworld. The dungeons are going to be randomized between vanilla shapes and other shapes. And it looks like we've got a reverse overworld, and we are starting here in the forest. So what they're going to want to be doing is they're going to want to be looking around for their blue candle, which of course can be locked underneath something such as, well, a bombable rock or something else. It looks like we got Power Bracelet here as our first item on Ategenos' side. So that's actually going to be useful, and it looks like because we've got a pond here at the vanilla second level, it looks like we've got at least mixed overworld. And Fred, they're taking a death on to the Armos. It looks like we got one of our take any spots that leads all the way back to vanilla start. You know what? I think I was incorrect. I believe, yes, this is definitely non-mirrored overworld. So, 21 for our bombs. So, one of the other things, too, is that the overworld could be first quest, could be second quest, or it could be mixed. I believe it could also be mixed second quest, so we can still have just that one large secret hanging about. We get a take any spot all the way up on Death Mountain. So considering how close that take any was to the start, I'd say we got some pretty good coverage. And here we got a level here on Ategenos' side. It's a free blush block, so what's underneath it? It is a staircase. Okay. So we don't know what level this is because level numbers have been hidden. But by the looks of it, I'm going to say that we are in second quest level 7. Actually, is that? Yeah, you know what? Second quest level 7 is... Look, could be level 8. Anyway, it's still too early to tell. Now, one other thing that's going to be kept in mind as well is with these Elite 8 flags, we are dealing with community hints. There won't be any hints available to any of the racers. The magic book, which in the last brackets they doubled as a translator, instead this time it's going to be acting as an atlas. And it looks like Ategenos has found the blue candle. So that's good. That's going to allow him to dig a little bit more of the overworld. Looks like those Gorillas did not roll low, so they could be plus or minus. Okay, 3 HP, so they really didn't shuffle at all. And Fred is going to be following in Ategenos' footsteps in just a moment here. Hey now, I'm not that cursed. Ooh, look at that. Bombs and the Octoroks are squishy. Let's see if we got anything here. Yes, we do. So, well, it's not 200 rupees, but it's 28, so not the greatest, but it could be worse. But as I thought, we are on mixed quest. Now, the question is whether we're first or second mixed. Well, actually, is there mixed second quest? Yeah, I think that's a thing. All right, folks. Hopefully, I'm not going to be sitting here for 4 hours solo commentating this race. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we know that levels 1 to 6 are going to be first quest. And that's good to know because now Fred knows that there's going to be two. Well, there's one, and ooh, that's a big one. That's the red candle. That's going to help take down these land molas. But yeah, there's going to be two drop items here in level 2. The heart. Well, there's the Triforce. There's going to be one more item left on the floor. The heart items have been shuffled, so that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a heart container. It could be something else. For example, the bow or the step ladder. Mind you, there's not a whole lot you can do with these dark nuts. And Ategenos here trying to take down these land molas. If he can make it to the next room, he'll have all the, all the candle shots that he, ooh, takes a death. So Fred getting lucky, being able to sneak past those land molas to get the red candle. Oh, we got ourselves a room full of blue dark nuts. So those dark nuts, well, you're only going to be able to use the bombs, or you're going to be able to use the tip of the wand in order to take them down. There we go. 8 Gen has found the red candle and getting bopped by those land molas. We're in Danger Noodle City, folks. There's a tea room. I can't do any ladder clips without a ladder. Meanwhile, Fred going up here towards the top of the moon. Or as some people say, it looks like a banana. Ooh, look at that. We got ourselves bunnies and blue and red bubbles and those likes. You don't want to get hit by those likes because without something such as the wand in order to help, break out, you're going to be stuck. You're going to have to up A, and it looks like. Let's see. I don't know what our controls are, or should I say our bubble curse tonight. The bubble curses have been randomized. They can be swordless, which is basically a free. Ooh, that's the bow. Bow here on Fred's side. So level 2 with all the goods. This has a potential of being a fast seed. I mean, I don't want to curse it or anything like that, but there's always a possibility. And now let's see, what is Fred? Fred's probably going to go down and check the coast. See whether or not we know that raft is going to be, or step ladder is going to be required or not. There's Ategenos with the Triforce out of 2. Let's see, money 17 for a small secret, so that is not bad at all. Okay, so we just have the white sword bombs on the coast. Now, of course, that means that our white sword item is going to be something different. And of course, for those of you who are unfamiliar with how things work in Swordless, under these flag sets, there's no free bomb upgrade like there was in the first stage of the tournament. Instead, it's going to be the standard just regular 4-pack of bombs. The same's also going to be for the magic sword item as well. And here's another level on Fred's side. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Now the Zols aren't that squishy. There's a key. A lot of Zols here. There's a pack of bombs, but Fred's almost at his max, so... And, oh shoot. So, looks like our door repair is about 17 rupees. 67 for arrows, so that's really good to see. But Ategenos not having the bow, or thinking about purchasing, does have the bow. Nothing in that room. Got here. Oh, there's a map. So, okay, so Fred is ignoring the map for now. Probably has a good idea of what dungeon we're in. That is one of the good things. When dungeon levels are hidden, it's good that we know which dungeons are first quest or second quest. Makes me wonder if he's going to attempt to push this block here. That's going to give us some crucial information if it moves. It does not move. Yeah, this is definitely looking like it's level 3. And there's the heart container, so that means there should be one item in a cellar. If it's in the... If the item is in this room, then that'll give us some very important information, because that'll tell us that 7 through 9 is second quest. There's the compass, so this can't be anything in this room besides that. Meanwhile, on Ategenos' side, finds a take any spot here on not Death Mountain, on the Lost Hills. And okay, so the block push is just the shop. This could be our potential item here in 3. Nope. There we go, Ategenos finding the letter up on the White Sword cave. And, okay. I guess Fred is going to grab the Triforce, maybe go back in? I mean, level 3 is rather small, so, comparatively speaking to some of the later levels. Yeah, he's going to go back in. That one item on the table is still... you never know when that item could be very important. Could be the key to this seed. And so far we haven't run into any, terrible combat blocks. Here's another potential push block room. There we go. Let's see what we find. It is... Okay, it is the raft. Alright, you know, everyone in chat, you know what to do. Indeed. Raft in 3. So of course, this room is not going to have anything, even if we did have second quest. Ooh, one of our levels is power bracelet blocked. And we find another level here on Ategenos' side, too. And it looks like we got, well, there's a potential ladder block. Looks like Fred's thinking about it. Yeah, he's gonna end up using that one key. Here's a room. And I think Fred has deduced that he's in level 8. This pushes... Oh yeah, we're in level 8. We've got second quest half. Oh, well there's a heart container, so that's pretty fortunate to find one of these items. It could be 6. Yes, you're absolutely right. It could be 6. Yeah, the spine of the dragon is straight like the spiral in 8. In fact, it's probably likely this is level 6. Yeah, we can go down here. Looks like we got a ladder block, and we got whiz robes. Meanwhile, on Ategenos' side, we take down these danger noodles. It pushes. Maybe check here. Nope, doesn't push. Now here's some important information. Does it push? It does push. Yeah, I believe that 7 and 8 are going to be second quest. So that's actually some valuable information on Ategenos' side. Yeah. Ooh, we got a triple Dodongo room, and it's a shutter block, so can't do anything about that. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty sure we're in... Actually... There we go, yeah, Fred Coughlin doing an accidental pirouette, which opened that room to the south there. There's the map. Okay, this is indeed level 6. So everybody in chat was correct. This is definitely level 6. But the fact that on Ategenos' side, these second quest rooms are pushable does indicate that we have second quests somewhere along the line. Still not convinced it's 6. It's a cactus. There's the Triforce. Now we're gonna get... Hopefully Ategenos will favor us with a Triforce check. And that looks like it could be 7. Now, of course, second quest level 7 has the same Triforce position as first quest level 8, because everything has been swapped around. It looks like Fred forced a 10 count. I'm not going to check this room. Now that is one thing, again, that's what I was saying, Ategenos does have that knowledge advantage. So at this moment, Fred's probably under the assumption that the last 3 levels are going to be first quest or shapes. Unless he already tried pushing that room. Where to now? I imagine Fred's probably not going to head anywhere back to the coast without that, without getting the step ladder first. So we're probably not going to be getting a coast raft spot checked just yet. Okay, so he's back in this level now. We know which level it is. Okay, there we go. So Fred now knows that he got second quest, and he finds the any key. That is excellent news for Fred. So now where? We go down, we can go down. And it looks like our large secret is 93 rupees, and Fred finds the recorder. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, he's gonna pick it up. That's the magic boomerang. At this point in time, probably a good play. Even though, you know, we all like Lord Banana. I mean, unless you're, you know, some weird person named Fury, but, you know. It's all words, no swords. You know, this isn't the tournament to be judging you by what boomerang you pick up. Because a boomerang is a boomerang. It's going to stun enemies. It's going to allow you to bunch them all up together, and it's going to allow you to bomb them, so that makes it a lot easier to take down some of those rooms. Fortunately, it's not going to work against the enemies that require bombs, such as the Dark Nuts or the Wizrobes. And Fred Coughlin finding the Triforce out of this level. Going to say goodbye. I'm thinking that was level 1. Because we saw 2 items. Oh, actually, no, that could still. Yeah, level 1, because. Actually, no. That's right, because there's 2. Level 1 would have 2 item drops. Anyway, I'm going to check the coast here, find that large. And ooh, look at that. It looks like. You know what? The Coke is still cheaper at 37 rupees. It's cheaper by like 2 rupees or 4 rupees. Pepsi's 37 and the Coke is 70. And Ategenos is going to be finding the magic key here. I'm going to be very pleased with that. Now we're still looking around for a wand, and we're looking for silver arrows. The red ring would be nice. Step ladder probably is going to be used somewhere in this seed. It's possible it could be ladderless. Actually, no, because I think we saw at least 1 ladder block. got another level here on Fred's side. There we go. Yes, Crimson, or not Crimson, Ategenos. I'm thinking about Crimson because he's another lover of the boomerang, of the magic variety. And no, I'm thinking Ategenos confirming this is in fact level 1. Fred's in 7, yeah, Fred's in 7. And, you know, level 7 second quest is going to have a lot of those staircases that, you know, we don't... Ooh, hey, that only let us one screen up. So, not a particularly good, a very good shortcut there. Yeah, it looks like Ategenos does get the Triforce out of 1. Fred discovering this like room is basically going in the same route as Ategenos did. Unfortunately, Ategenos does not have the recorder, otherwise he'd be checking the desert spots here. Oh no, I guess he does have the recorder. I'm mistaken. And we got Dark Nuts here. Wonderful, wonderful Dark Nuts. Wow. Doesn't seem to be anywhere to go in this level. There's the Triforce. Ategenos left this, you know, got the Triforce and left, so... Yep, and Ategenos is about to pick up the raft. Yeah, Fred's going to pick up that Triforce, get a life refill. Don't know if he's going to go back inside just yet. May want to hold off and see if get a little bit more of a combat advantage. I mean, the red candle is nice and all that, but unfortunately it doesn't do a whole lot against some of those enemies. And look at that, Fred is burning the blue candle. How appropriate. Let's see if there's anything in this recorder's spot. There is not. look at that. Fred's already got a maxed out wallet. Is going to say no thank you to that rupee secret. At this point, well, now that we know that level 8 is going to be second quest, he may consider investing in the bait. And that's exactly what he's going to do. What does Fred want at this shop here? He wants to be taken for a ride. So back on Ategenos' side, still making his way through this particular level. Probably checking to see where the heart item is. We got something under Recorder Lake, and it is just, it's a potion shop, I think. Pretty sure that's a potion shop. There's another secret. 17. Check this spot here. No, there's nothing here. Now we still know that this is mixed quest because we did see some of the, areas in the desert, provide a stairway. Those are second quest usually. This one pushes, and it's bombs. It's good to have a bomb shop, somewhere around the vicinity of Death Mountain. So another secret, and 28. Meanwhile, Ategenos working here on that level 3 to find that final item. Finding a take any. Yeah, it's gonna grab the extra health. We still haven't found out where a white sword item yet. It could still be here up on Death Mountain. There's another heart container for Ategenos. Ooh, getting hit around by that Armo statue. That's not fun. Yeah, 30 minutes in, and there really hasn't been a whole much in route divergence, to be honest here. Now, this is actually where most of the route divergence is actually occurring, with Fred doing Death Mountain right now, and Ategenos in this particular level. I think this one was number 6. Ooh. Yeah, that's a terrible room right there. See if there's anything here. No, there's not. Yeah, he's gonna do the screen scroll to get past these Lionels. Lionels will just make his day even worse. Ooh, there we go. Manages to get that. Let's see, anything down here? Nope, there's nothing here at arrow mark. But he does find some life. So that's good news. And anything here? Nope, just another door repair. Ategenos taking a dirt map there in level 6. There we got, what does Spectacle Rock have? Spectacle Rock has just another door repair. But here's level 9. It's and as I confirmed, where you start there in that level 9 is a dead giveaway of whether or not you're doing first or second quest. If it's first quest, you'll always start over on the right, and if it's second quest, you'll always start in the middle. Just a potion shop there at the second quest Recorder Lake. So at this point in time, Fred's kind of running out of spots to look. We still have all of Western Death Mountain to check, but we still have those raft spots to look at too. It's another death for Fred. And it looks like Lord Bananas here in level 6. Ategenos is not going to pick it up. Well, he has no reason to if he picked up the inferior model. Unfortunately, boomerangs do not stack. And the old man is sleeping on the job. Another easy room for Ategenos. Can push that block? No. And well, that's not a fun thing to see. We go down. We cannot go down. Can we go right? Cannot go right. So it looks like that section is segmented. Nope, and that doesn't push either. So, not a whole lot here. You already checked that. Now this is level 6 and second quest is turned on. So that means there is a possibility that we might be seeing some walk-through walls. Now, it looks like Ategenos is going to be trying to set up a 10 count here with this old man. Yeah, we still haven't found our item room here in 6. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Oh, 6 had a heart? Okay. It is difficult to check out, to keep track of both racers, when there's only one person who's looking at the screen. I mean, at least, and trying to talk about it. So, bear with me if I'm not, quite as... Yeah. Alright, so Fred is opting to take the potion this time. It's been a pretty healthy seed so far, so taking the potion's not a bad idea. And, yeah, I guess we haven't really checked out Candle Row yet, have we? There's more bombs. Anything in the waterfall? Here we're finally going to be checking our first... Ooh, I guess we're not checking our first draft spot. Those Lionels are saying, nope, 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 you shall not pass. But fortunately, the recorder is, just a couple of toots away from getting back to where you're going. By the way, I don't have any sound on my end, so if anyone has played Name That Tune, just whatever you think it is in chat. It's a song you've heard. You know what song it is? If you're not sure, just go with the LOZ Cards fan school of thought when it comes to Name That Tune. It's a Super Nintendo RPG. It usually is. I don't know if we've seen a whole lot of this level yet. Doesn't look like it, considering we've got all those locked doors. Here's a possible push block. Something, is it a good thing? It's the book. Ategenos is going to say no thank you to that book. Probably not the worst idea. Well, the book does operate as an atlas. It also interferes with your timing if the wand wants to get it. Yeah, this looks like it might be level 5. If it's level 5, it'll start looking like level 5. If there's a T-mote room too, that's also another indication it could possibly be 5. Level 5 does like to have the T-mote room. There's the red ring on Ategenos' side. And oh hi Goma. Okay, well, there's the T-mote room, and, considering where that key is located, ooh, look at that. Look at that. 75 for the upgrade. How much is it? How many were you gonna get? Ooh, 13, so that's 5 bombs. 5 bombs for 75 rupees. That is a bargain. So far this scene has not been too unkind to our racers. Just a matter of unraveling the puzzle here. Bombing out of this room over here. This could still be an item. Well, actually, no, I don't think it can be an item, but it could be the Triforce. And it is the Triforce. So you know what? It's looking to be like something is blocked in level 6 by the step ladder. Now let's see what's finally in here. And it's the magic sword. Or at least it would be the magic sword if we weren't playing swordless. And going back on another trip. It's time to finish off Candle Row. We still haven't found the white sword item. Gonna grab some Pepsi. Although the Coke is still a better deal, only by a few rupees. At least in this particular case. We're gonna have anything here? Nope. Yeah, Ategenos doesn't have to worry too much about those Lionel beams now, and we find another dungeon. This is level, I don't know yet. This might be our dreaded level 8. Actually, no, I don't think so. This might, yeah, it's probably level 4. Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, it's level 4. Is this the final 4? No, this is not. I believe this is just the first level 4 that they've encountered tonight. There could be something in that Aquamentus room. There's a Manhandler. Ooh, okay, Manhandler did not roll up in hit points. Might have rolled down, actually. So that's good to see. There's nothing worse than a beefy Manhandler. And ooh, look at that, we got another tea room. And putting that boomerang to good use. It's got to earn its keep somehow. Speaking of earning its keep, that red candle is also earning its keep too, because gonna need that repeatable offense. And while while the bow is perfectly good, it does consume rupees. So it is, at the same time, it's a repeatable offensive weapon. It's also kind of a limited offense weapon. You get more bang for your buck with the silver arrows at the very least. Oh, well, there's the wand. Wand is in 4. So that's 2 pieces of the puzzle that Ategenos has found. Only needs the silver arrows, and he's in go mode. So Fred's got to book it over to Candle Row. He wants to, finish this seed. But of course, the good news is he's going to go in, he's going to check out level 4 anyway. It's not going to be too bad. Level 4 is not a terrible dungeon. And look, here we find an item. Just a heart? Yep, just a heart. So now it looks like the Triforce is most likely down here at the tail of the snake. Get rid of that Aquamentos, and there it is. So with that, so that means there's 2 Triforce pieces left for Ategenos. 6 and 8. So it's looking to me as if level 6 is going to be ladder blocked. And I guess we still haven't, I think we found level 8. Well, there's the silver arrow, so that's everything Ategenos needs. So he's not going to need to stop for anything except maybe to look for a step ladder. Ooh, what if level 8 is in its vanilla location and that makes it ladder blocked? That might be fun. There's not much there at the K-mark spot, only some potions. See if there's anything here at the forgotten spot. Yeah, it's very forgettable. See, now at this point, we still have one more raft spot to check out. And we do have, West Death Mountain to check out. And if those don't offer up level 8, then something's wrong. Yeah, Fred is definitely going to need that wand here in level 4. And now the good news is, though, is going to be checking for and find the silver arrow shortly thereafter, so not entirely out of step. But Ategenos definitely has the Triforce advantage. With all pieces of the puzzle have been found, that means that level 9 might not be so bad because it is second quest after all. It's going to be confusing. But that doesn't necessarily make it going to be bad. And look at that, the compass is one spot after the Triforce. And more danger noodles. Why did it have to be snakes? And let's see if Ategenos or Fred Coughlin. Nope. Pretty sure he was trying to store a. Whoa, we got a ladder block there. Now he's gonna check the upper portion of the dungeon. That's where he needs to be. But right now we're fairly convinced that level 8 has got to be up in the vicinity of Western Death Mountain. There is still a possibility it could be up the coast. Here we're finally getting the check that we need to see. Nothing so far. The peasants are revolting. They are indeed. There's our third large. Anything here? Well, there's a hint shop. We don't need that hint shop. We've only got about 3 spaces left, and I think this is... Nope, just more money. 28. Ategenos now has almost the full wallet. Goodbye the blue ring if... Well, no wait, he's got the red ring, so never mind. Anything here? There it is, there's level 8. Hello, Aquamantis. What are you hiding here? Ooh, nothing. And we go up into the rest of the dungeon. Look at that, there's a Triforce right away for Ategenos. The only thing in here that he could ever possibly interest him is the ladder. Watch the ladder be like right here. Nope. Welcome to level 8 second quest, folks, or as some people call it, 35 rooms of Stairway to Heck. It's got the most staircases out of all the dungeons in the entire game. It's basically level 9. So now it is also possible too that if we found all of our dungeons, yeah, no, if that Triforce piece is definitely blocked in 6, then, well, speaking of ladder block, it's not going to work out there. But yeah, if that level 6 is ladder block, then the raft has got to be here somewhere. Step ladder, not the raft. Step ladder. It's the other wooden object you use to get over things. Speaking of wooden objects that are used to get over things, here it is, the step ladder. And that's the only item that Ategenos needs to worry about level 8. Now he's got to go back to level 6, pick up that Triforce, and he's on his way to level 9. Yeah, right now Ategenos definitely has a clear advantage. This level 9's got to be really trolling in order to give Fred, enough time to catch up. He's only 2 Triforces behind, and he's probably going to find that step ladder at some point, so we'll see. It's going to come down to a level 9 dig. Now, it's always very possible that the level 9 could be like, super easy, everything, one thing right after the other. Or it could be one of those ones where you should have taken a left turn at Albuquerque. I don't know if Ategenos knows where level 9 is, but right now he's got to figure, go back here to level 6. I'm trying to think if I remember where level 9 was located. Oh, gotta get past this ugly room here. 2. Okay, it looks like it's just a 3 bomb whiz robe. And look, oh wow, look at that. You've got to use bombs to get through that whiz robe room. And then you've got to use bombs to get through this Dodongo room. You know what? I'm going to say it right now. Bomb upgrade is required. Yeah, that's right. 9 is one room west of level 9. First quest. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh no. We have a twist. we may have a seed where both bomb upgrades are required. This is actually good for Fred because he's gonna have a bit more of a chance to catch up. But I don't think Fred found the first one, and he definitely doesn't have a lot of money, so he's only gonna be able to purchase one of the bomb upgrades. This is turning out to be an ugly seed. I mean, at these players' levels, I'm not gonna say it's a 4-hour seed, but it's gonna give them a run for their money. I'm gonna guarantee you that one is gonna forfeit immediately after the other one finishes. Okay, yeah, Fred does have that bomb upgrade, so that is good. But yeah, you're gonna need to be perfect with your bombs, because you need 3 bombs to get past the first room, 2nd bombs to get past the 2nd room, and then you're gonna need 3 bombs to get past the 3rd room. Oh, and look at that, the one-way, lets you off right there in that moat room, the Chevy room. No, you can't get the Dodongo, or you can't get the Dodongos from bombs with the wand. I mean, you can't get bombs from the Dodongos with the wand. When you stun a Dodongo, the only thing it's susceptible to is the sword. The wand won't register any hits. So unfortunately, the only way to take down a Dodongo is to feed him, 2 bombs. But of course, all of that would have been moot anyway, because that if you had a sword, you could just use the sword on the whiz ropes and not worry about using your precious bombs. So yeah, that 2nd bomb upgrade is pretty much the only way to get around that is to build up a 10 count. I believe there was a room that had tech type, and you could build up a 10 count and then bomb one of the tech type. It's been just past an hour in, so... And looks like Fred is getting that step ladder. I should just give up and start calling it the step raft. There's the step raft, and then there's the other step raft. I mean, if they were to combine the 2 items, there could be room for a potential secret item. So now Fred is here in this, level 6 room. Finds out, oh yeah, these whiz robes are definitely required. But wait, there's more. Now, thank goodness, these whiz robes have only, rolled, either it's either vanilla or it's plus or minus less than 4. It's more less than 4, yeah. Because otherwise, if they took like 4 bombs to kill each, that would just be horribly disgusting. And yeah, there we go. Here's the Tektites. And Fred's never going to be able to get bombs from those unless... Ooh, but look at that. Ategenos found the Triforce. It is not in there. It is not there at all. And Fred is retrying. Hopefully Fred will come to the understanding that the Triforce is not there. So we are lucky that it's not going to require a double bomb purchase. Or double bomb upgrade purchase, I should say. But he's got to make it back to level 6. He's got to get back there because Ategenos is ready to take on the big pig in level 9. he knows where level 9 is, I don't think he's been up to that part of Death Mountain. Yes, I agree, this is pretty. Now, for those of you who are worried about, the infamous 4-hour seeds, what happens is that, as the skill level increases, or the skill required in order to, complete these seeds increases, don't forget, though, that it will, the players were also going to be equally as skilled. So, it's like that's how the Elite 8 flags work, is basically, it's the skill level scales with the skill level of the players. So it looks like Fred is going to try again with this particular room, so unfortunately for him, we know that this is not required, but does get a bomb drop. Now, there's absolutely no advantages that Fred could get in place of that Triforce. Oh, wastes the bomb. Those silly Dodongos. Manages to take them down with 4 bombs to spare. And meanwhile, Ategenos is entering into level 9. Or as some people are calling it, Barbie's dream house. It's Ganon's dream house. And it looks like we're starting off with a walk through walls. There you go left, you can go right, you can up. Where is the right way to go? And look, there we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Picks up the compass. Gonna retry, get his bombs back, and head straight for the the Triforce room.
Well, I guess I can join you for the rest of this. It's quieter here now.
Hello everybody, welcome Jake Hoper into commentary stream for the last few minutes of the race.
Yeah, I would turn on sound for HN, but he doesn't seem to have sound working, so unfortunately, we're just gonna have to go on visual.
Yeah. Not going to be able to hear the roar of Ganon, but we are going to be able to see whether the room, whether one of the rooms does have the princess behind it.
This is the first game of a best of 3. I don't know if there's a layout for best of 3 on Randomizer.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about that either.
Yeah, this is Elite 8 flags.
Yeah.
So, second quest 9 usually goes pretty quickly. I would expect the agenda probably be done before Fred even gets there.
Yes, it will be quick and painless.
It is possible for staircases to be required and you have to go a certain direction. It just is much rarer in second quest 9 compared to first quest.
There's so many fewer rooms second quest 9.
And so many fewer staircases, and travel is much more open.
To make up for that, though, it definitely has one-way doors. It has a whole bunch of sinister things. You've got one-way staircase that there's Fred with the final piece of the Triforce. So you know what? This is but Fred knows exactly where level 9 is too. So we might still have a race here, folks.
Yeah, this could just come down to them going the right way in 9.
Well, if Fred wants to try and see if he can get that lead back, which he doesn't know if he, doesn't know that he doesn't know exactly where his opponent is, but But he may gamble left side. Might gamble going off to the left. Because going up is definitely the safer option. It's definitely the more logical option.
I think we've got to hope that that blue Wizrobe Tectite staircase is required there.
Well, that's only if we're rooting for Fred to win.
Or if we want an exciting race.
That's true, yeah. Now, I'm not kidding you, folks. The race room that was generated... actually, maybe I'll hold off on that information until after we finish. But, you're gonna go left? You're gonna go... Nope, he's going up. You're gonna go left here. No, he's gonna go right. No, he's gonna keep going straight up. Gonna go in here.
Well, we've got a Ganon sighting. Looks like top left middle, sort of.
That's a fair place to shove a pig.
I think Ategenos still got a potion left too, so he's in really good shape here.
He's also on red rings, so there's that too.
Yeah. Not the friendliest room to fight him in, but he'll be fine.
Yeah.
He tried to die on the brown Ganon there. Made his best effort at it, but
Well, there's a brown Ganon right there. And we got a bacon.
Right there, Zelda? Nope. Oh, just a undesirable room.
Nope. There's the princess.
Alright, get your GGs out there for 8 gen.
Do you have an official time?
SRL time of 1:12:07.
So yeah, yeah. Well, I'll wait here for Fred to finish before.
It's yeah, that's a really fast time for these flags.
Oh yeah, no. Considering the trouble that I had, it almost. I mean, they managed to do it, but there was a situation where you almost needed 2 bomb upgrades in order to get past. Get to what turned out to be the compass.
That song was Mario 3?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard it several times, many times really, but
I guess I'll have to catch the VOD later to find out what I missed.
Fred is pretty close to Ganon right now.
Yep, it won't be that long.
He's also low on bombs. Might be a concern for him finishing.
I don't know if it's a record for the overall, tournament, but it definitely could be a contender for a record for the Elite 8 flags. I mean, that's what these Elite flags are. It's basically the best coming up against the best to find out who's better than the best. So unfortunately, Fred has to make his way all the way to the upper left. Thereabouts. Yeah, that level 6, that level 6 was horrible. All it just had to be was a required item behind that, second, whiz robes. Or, even if one of those whiz robe rooms was like 8 whiz robes, and then they all took like 4 bombs each, and, oh shoot. You know what? I actually wonder if it is within the logic of the randomizer to produce an unwinnable seed. Because I don't believe forcing the 10 count is part of the logic. Here's,
the logic just does not consider how many bombs might be required for a situation. So it's possible that something unwinnable could very easily happen, just based on the sheer number of bombs that could be required to be used consecutively. But
yeah.
At the same time, there's a lot of bomb forcing that can go on, and even if you have like 8 blue dark nuts or blue whiz robes in a room, you could get through any room like that with just 3 bombs. So it's weird. It's really easy to design a really difficult seed, and it's really hard to say if something is truly impossible.
Yeah, it really all depends on the skill level. I mean, not all seeds are created equal. Some seeds really are, even if they are simpler flags, it's more like experts only, really. I mean, I know all the seeds are designed so that anybody can finish them without requiring any glitches. I mean, I know that forcing a 10 count is not a glitch, considering it's part of the game's code. But it's not a casual strat, so...
I wonder if you had to go through that whiz robe room to get to Zelda from Ganon.
It's possible.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes.
you. Ooh.
There we go. We've got Ategenos here in chat. So, how did you feel about that seed?
It was fast, and I was really scared Fred was going to finish first.
Well, he didn't.
You guys were really close for most of the race. You did a lot of the same things and had a lot of the same issues, so it's kind of hard to say even where you took the lead there.
I was so happy to see that ladder so quick in 8. I was terrified. I'm like, it's got to be somewhere, but yeah.
And there we go. Fred has finished. Do we have a time on that one?
Fred's official SRL time is 1:18:47, so 6 minutes 40 seconds difference.
Yeah, I feel like everything in this seed was pretty much free. Like you walk into level 1 and it's item, item, item.
I've had level 8s like that were shapes. Like everything was like right there, including the Triforce, and it was the silver arrows and red ring too. I'm still thinking about that level 8 to this day. So sometimes you get the dream levels, and sometimes you get a really ugly level. I mean, just imagine if that compass in level 6 was replaced by something like, say, the silver arrows.
Or the Triforce for all that matters. I mean,
yeah. Well, no, not the Triforce, because if the Triforce was there, then you would know you had to go through it. But if it was something like the silver arrows, then you would have a situation where it'd be like, I'm gonna go everywhere and finish level 9 first before coming back and trying that again.
yeah, I might have done it. I'm a weird guy like that, though.
Now,
I might have done it. Blue Wizrubs didn't have a lot of HP, which made it not super bad.
Oh yeah, if they had rolled a little further up on the HP scale, I would imagine that those rooms would have been nigh impossible.
Good game, Fred.
You too, sir. Well played.
Good game, Fred. Yeah, you too. That's fast.
Yeah, especially on these flags. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were discussing earlier about the idea of well, first of all, it looked like it would be like a double bomb upgrade blocked. What turned out to be the compass, but if it was the Triforce, and then I'm thinking, well, what if you actually required more bombs to get through those rooms than you actually could physically have?
You force and you pray.
Yeah. Well, what if like 20 bombs wasn't enough to get through those rooms, though? Like at
Then we probably would have had to re-roll the seed.
Yeah, so that means that with the current logic, it is possible to create a potentially unwinnable situation just through sheer bombs alone.
Technically, yeah. I mean, swordless has never been, it's an absolutely cool thing, and I've tried to put a bunch of logic in there for it, but it's never actually been 100% guaranteed that everything is there. I mean, I've got logic in place that says you can't require the wand to get to where the wand is, you can't require the bow to get to where the bow is, all the standard stuff like that, but there's definitely nothing in place that says that you have to be able to get your bombs, have to have enough bombs to be able to get there.
Well, except for those situations where you need a lot of bombs and the game just knows and it gives you like a 2-bomb upgrade.
Yeah, of course,
so like
that can certainly happen.
Like I keep saying, the randomizer is sentient, it knows things.
Oh yeah.
It creates art, for goodness sake. It creates art.
You could say that again.
I've seen some good art, and I've seen some questionable art.
How quick did you get your ladder in 8, Fred?
I think it was at least a little bit of exploration. It wasn't a lot, but definitely wasn't a super quick one. It was not a full clear by any means, but I think... Yeah,
I think it took me like 3.5 or 4 minutes. I felt really lucky because I had both items in 7. I tried to go back in there early and died, and I had both items in 7 and both items in 8, and I'm like, I'm almost positive I need a ladder in order to get the Triforce in 6. I'm like, well, where is it at?
Yep, I knew that. I hadn't gone through 7, but I was also trying to find 8 because I hadn't gotten there. I didn't open up 8 until some point after the hour mark, technically.
Yeah, it was my last dungeon to find, other than level 9. But yeah.
Yeah, I took the east side of Death Mountain earlier, so I knew where level 9 was. I just did not find level 8 until, as I said, near the end there. And you should have, with where the any roads led.
Right.
But nope, did not do that. And I don't think it was too long in the level itself, considering the fact that I have 10 minutes on my split between when I split for grabbing the 8th Triforce. Or actually, no, yeah, let me rephrase that. I've got about 9-10 minutes on my splits between 7 and 8, and I know I had to go back in and get the ladder for that, and then took all the wrong turns going to the southern part of 6, trying to get through to the Dodongos and stuff. The Dodongos thinking the Triforce was down there. So it only must have been like 3 or 4 minutes. It was probably pretty close to your time. I'm gonna guess we probably ended up on a similar path there.
So, Fred, how about that race room name?
What was that? I didn't even pay attention.
UBRFC. It literally said Uber Fred Coughlin.
I did not even notice that.
Didn't even notice that.
That's great.
When the race room is biased, you know something's up.
Hey, 8gen is an incredible competitor. He's really good at doing all these weird, crazy flags, and even in hour 18, which most people would have a good chance of contending for a win. It's probably one of the fastest elite flags I've done.
Oh, it's
he crushed it.
Faster than last night, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do have a question. What was the floor item in 3? Because I cleared every room and I did not see it.
Heart container. I don't know exactly where it was, just based on actually I can tell you it was one of the 2 keys you would get in any percent, either the equivalent of the diagonal block room or the equivalent of the first Darknet room that you would fight in vanilla. I'm not sure which of the 2 it was. I think it was the equivalent of the first Darknet room in vanilla, because I remember after getting it saying, oh, I'm going to head down to the bottom, see if I can get a couple extra keys, and not getting anything in those couple of rooms. So
maybe I just picked it up and totally brain farted. I don't know, but I'm like, I was really scared. I'm like, man, I don't know if I picked it up or not.
Yeah. No, as I said, I can confirm for you 100% certainty based on what I'm seeing on my notes. The 3 had a heart and a raft in it. Looks a little familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, really. It's like, Fred, come on. Yeah,
I mean, tried.
I did a little bit of a loop, and then I up an 8 and saved because I got 8 bombs and I had some money, and I walked down and there's level 2 and there's a red candle and then there's a bow, and then you find 1 and it's like, here's the any key, there's the recorder, there's the blue boomerang. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was incredibly fast. I mean, the worst part was finding level 4 to find the wand, which I ended up doing candle roll late. Done that a little bit earlier, maybe it would have been a little closer.
Not to mention, you both found the silver arrows at vanilla level 1, and that was your go mode item.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we need a ladder. Or it may have been for 8gen. I need a ladder.
Well, I still needed a ladder at the time, too. 4 was my second to last dungeon, and what a room for that wand to be in, too. I was like not expecting it to drop in that room at all, but I got that, and then I found silvers, and I'm like, well, at least all I need is a ladder now. And I'm like, where is level 8?
Yeah. Was level 8 ladder blocked?
6 is Triforce was ladder blocked with the Dodongos.
No, it wasn't, because wasn't the Triforce all the way up in the other? Oh, it was. Okay.
It had a vertical river on the right hand side, so you still needed the ladder to get across that to bomb it.
That explains it. Yeah. So either way, it was just there was the ladder block, and then there was the ladder block from hell.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like level 7, it's like first staircase, and then, which is free. There's the Triforce. Level 8, 1 room up. There's the Triforce. I'm like, come on, game, come on.
I didn't roll this one. This wasn't a Jiggly special. This was all Dark Falls' fault. So.
Hey, it's all right. That means I get to go chill for a little bit and go to bed early. So, and Fred gets to go to bed early too. So it's all right.
Exactly. I won't complain about that.
Yeah, and I'm not complaining. It's not a 4-hour seed.
But yeah, we'll be back. I think tomorrow night at 10 p.m. to do another race. If there's a lot of races tomorrow night, so I don't expect there to be a restream. But we are going to race again tomorrow night.
We'll blitz through. Hopefully, get through there faster than Hopefully, I'll go a little faster than 8gen to force a game 3. Fingers across here. It's tough. It's really tough playing against him. He's really, really good, man. No offense.
Hey, you are too.